Hi, I'm Paris, and we don't have a deep fryer here in our kitchen, but the kids do love fried food. Anything you can throw in a pan with some oil and fry up, they love that. We're trying to get them to eat more food that's baked, and there's no fooling them whether something's been fried or baked. But then I saw this. The Copper Crisper takes the health benefits of baking with the taste benefits of frying and puts them together. Could this be just what we need?
Epic Review Guys.
The idea is that your food isn't going to stick to this mesh basket. Now you're going to put this in the oven on this tray, and the hot air, this is elevated, will go all around it and make it seem just like it's fried. Certainly make it crispy. I don't know how you can duplicate that oil taste, but we'll find out. Goes for about $20, and I'll put a link to it down below this video. Could the Copper Crisper be just what you need to? Well, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and I'll tell you about that later in this video. The mesh basket is 9 inches by 12 inches, and the tray that catches the crumbs and keeps your oven clean is just a little bit larger than that. Here's a closer look at the Copper Crisper. It does have legs, so the basket stays elevated, so you get the hot air circulating all around the food that you have in it. They do mention not to use cooking sprays on it, not to use metal utensils on it, and though they say it's dishwasher safe, they recommend not washing it in the dishwasher. Let me preheat the oven, and then I will show you the foods I'm going to try with this. At the same time, I am also going to have those same foods baked the way we usually do, and I will also fry them on the stovetop. So I'll compare the three and see how well this does. Here are the foods I've decided to test out. We have Ore-Ida waffle fries. We have H-E-B brand frozen egg rolls, vegetable egg rolls. And because they do mention with the Copper Crisper, you can use it to crisp vegetables, I'm going to try it out with frozen broccoli. Pan with a little bit of oil in it. This tray lined with non-stick aluminum foil, no oil or anything else in this. And the Copper Crisper. I will cover the food in the fry pan and turn it occasionally, and then I will turn the food as instructed on the package in here, and I will not do anything to the food in here other than leave it in there to get all crispy. The oven's heated up to 425. I've got my waffle fries, broccoli, and egg roll here in this pan with aluminum. Here in the Copper Crisper, let me put these in the oven and then I'll get started with the fry pan. I'll flip the items on the right in about 10 minutes and overall about 20 minutes for all this to cook. I will turn these over briefly, get the oil spread around on them, and then cover them for a while. 10 minutes in, here's how things are looking. I'm checking on this and stirring it every so often. And I have to say, just from appearance, the Copper Crisper fries are really looking nice compared to just being in the pan. After 20 minutes, here's the soggiest bunch of vegetable matter I have ever seen. I'm not sure if it's because I used the lid, the temperature wasn't high enough, there was too much oil, but I didn't do a good job on this. Now this is all looking pretty good over here. And this is actually browning around the edges now, so I think we're ready to take everything out. Right out of the oven after 20 minutes, I turned everything over here once during the cooking, about halfway through. Broccoli looks a little interesting, and I can still hear it sizzling and popping a little. Looks okay. Now this does look crispier to me. The fries, which I'm surprised they browned like that, as well as the egg roll. And I'm curious to see how that broccoli is going to taste. Have my 3 plates of food, the very soggy fry pan food. This is from the pan with the aluminum foil. This is how we usually make it. And these fries are not completely stiff as a board, but pretty good. As is the broccoli. Egg roll's a little bit soft, but that's what I'm used to, the food like this. So now let's see from the Copper Crisper if it could do an amazing job to improve on this. This one, we just want to talk about that. Fries are, they are even crispier than these fries that were in the pan lined with aluminum, but they're not burnt, so they are definitely crispy. Broccoli is still mobile. Yeah, I don't know, I think you're supposed to cook that longer. Maybe a lower temperature. And the egg roll. Feels really nice. Feels like it wants me to bite into it right now. It's very similar to this though. Crispy on the outside, but it's still soft and it hasn't burned. Taste test time. Yeah, soggy fries, okay. Taste the oil. Standard baking dish fry. I like the crispy crunchy. And the copper crisper fry. That looks pretty good. It's better. It's better than this fry. These have more like the crispiness just on the edges, and this, the entire surface of it is crispy. It tastes better than this, but I don't know how that's possible. Try another one here. Okay. Something about the way it cooked. This tastes dry. Tastes, well, like potatoes without ketchup. Tastes a little dry, and I don't notice that with these. Soggy broccoli. Yeah. Well, it's burnt on that side, apparently, but the rest looks plenty soggy. I used too much oil. That must have been the problem with this. Regular baking pan broccoli. Not as soggy. Not cooked all the way through. Some part of it is still really tough. And copper crisper broccoli. Doesn't seem to be quite as burned. Same. Got to learn the technique for doing the broccoli, I think. Probably lower temperature and more time. Now for the entree. It's egg roll time. Come on, here we go. There's not a thing on that plate that I like how it turned out. All right, regular baking pan. Egg roll. Crispy outside and steamy hot inside. Nice. I don't know if the copper crisper is going to be able to improve on that. It's pretty good. Okay. It's flaky. That's the word for it. This turned out flaky and really nice. It's so flaky and nice that's what gives all the attention. This is what tastes so good about it, is the outside. Well, in my opinion, the copper crisper foods win out on this. Not the broccoli, that was kind of equally, but the fries, the waffle fries and the egg roll. And it surprised me because when I took them out of the oven, looking at them, I thought there's not going to be any difference. But there's something, and it's subtle, and it's not something I expected, but it's something in the way that they cooked that actually changed the way they taste without any oil or any different ingredients, just by the process of cooking, I guess, more evenly and with the hot air all around the food. It actually tastes better. Now this is how it turned out after being used the one time. There's almost nothing in this. I can't see that anything has stuck to the mesh. Maybe a little bit of oil that came with the prepackaged with the egg rolls or something, because we have on the tray that catches the drippings some baked drippings. This is from the egg roll, and I actually saw it dripping, so I think some oil did come out of that, and this is what happened. But now I can easily clean this, and it looks like, other than just maybe just wipe this down, I don't have to do anything to the basket itself. Are you curious if the copper crisper might improve the taste of your food? Well, we've decided to do a giveaway. We're giving away one copper crisper to one viewer. It's an Amazon giveaway. There's a link in the description down below this video. Roxana will be back from school soon, so she can help me out with these fries. There may not be any egg rolls left when she gets here. Well, there'll still be this egg roll, but I'm not mean enough to ask anyone to eat that. You can keep checking back for more food videos and other product reviews, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when our videos go up. See you on the next review.
Shopping is easy when